How do people actually make money from investing? If all of the chat about stocks and dividends and investing confuses you, then this video is for you. Now, the most common options for investing on the stock market is stocks, index funds, and ETFs. Stocks are individual companies, so think like Apple or Google, and when you buy a share or a piece of stock, you own a piece of that company. Whereas index funds and ETFs are a bundle of stocks, so instead of picking one company, you are owning hundreds at once, which is basically lower risk and lower stress. Now, there are two main ways that you can make money from the stock market: dividends and capital gains. Capital gains is when the value of your investment goes up. So if you buy one share in Apple for £100 and the value of that stock goes up to £150 and then you sell it, you have made a £50 profit. That is capital gains. Let's compare it to property. If you bought a property in 2025 for £400,000, it would probably be the size of a shed. And then in 2030, 5 years later, that property was worth £500,000 and you sold it and you made £100,000 profit. That is £100,000 worth of capital gains. Capital basically means money and gains basically means profit. And then you have dividends. Now, dividends is basically like getting paid for owning certain types of stocks. So some companies like Coca-Cola and like Microsoft share their profits with their investors and it gets paid out in the form of dividends. So even if the price of that stock doesn't go up, you still make money. Now, if we compare this to property, it would be like buying a property, renting it out to tenants, and even if the price of the property stayed the same, you're still getting a payout from the rent from your tenant. And that is the two ways that people make money in the stock market. And here's a pro tip: when you make dividends or capital gains with your investments, if you reinvest it back into your investment portfolio, you're going to make the most of compound interest, and that is where your money is going to grow long term. Drop a comment below and let me know if you have any more questions on this.